Hey, what's up, guys? So, although I kind of am old school when I handle most tasks here for my baseball replays, from time to time I do like to look at different things and sort of see what we've got going on. And so, what we're going to do here today is we're going to take a look at the indexer application. So, this is my replay. This is the way it normally looks. As you know, there's not much you can do in terms of making windows bigger or smaller or anything like that. I have here Diamond Mine Baseball Indexer. So I went over here onto the Tappa Talk forums, fans of Diamond Mine Baseball. I'll put a link down below for you guys. I know that most of you that play Diamond Mine already know about this. This is a companion program that was made to make it a little bit easier to look at stats and other things for players. And I might go ahead and start using this from now on because this is a lot more useful, I think, than the built-in tools. So I'll show you what it looks like here if I can figure out where in the world it installed to. Yeah, all right. I think I have to go over here to Diamond Mine Indexer Pro version 11 build. That's a great name that just rolls off your tongue. I've noticed that there are some issues here with the screen size itself. I think if I make this full screen, it's probably going to work a little bit better. I might have to make myself a little bit smaller here for you. I'm sure that you guys will mind that. So I went ahead and I already loaded 1949. It links directly to the season itself. And I think that it read my click there that time. Here we go. And then it loads everything up here. So you can see it's a pretty nice presentation of everything. You can change like the color of the row if you want. I have had some problems up here with like gibberish being written. I don't know exactly what that's caused by. I'm not sure exactly what's happened. It'll give you a link over to Wikipedia if you want to look at information like that. You can look at the season index, and that gives me another sort of bizarre garbage reply. Not sure what else to say about that. You can go over here though to the teams. You can put in photos if you want. You can put in a team logo and stuff. Again, I mean, for whatever reason here, like I'm getting a whole bunch of gibberish in terms of the player names and stuff like that. So I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on. I'll have to go and look and see if other people have noted any problems themselves. But yeah, you see, so if I mess around with like the size of the screen, then I get fewer of those problems kind of. So here again, I'd have to do like this, and you can see season stats for the Indians, right? Stuff like that. There are notes on players if you want to see. I have no idea what this is. Let's take a look. Who's hot in hitting? Who's not hot in hitting? Interesting to see who's hot pitching, who's not hot pitching, pitching and batting highs, and I guess not so much lows. You can also look at certain parts of the season, which is nice. There is a game log for the team, which is cool. The team's full schedule comes out here. This is much nicer than Diamond Mine's schedule. This is great if you're going to do a write-up of your season to see what happened. There's transactions, of course. We don't care so much about that. There's a bit here about usage, which is interesting. If we not quite sure exactly what this is, actually. I'm going to have to do a little bit of a look and sort of see what I can figure out. Nice thing, though, is that you can export a lot of this stuff to CSV, which would be very, very useful. And season awards is the other thing that I've looked at. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff here, but here it'll tell you, like, so far who the pitcher of the year is, who the batter of the year is. Eddie Lopat, as I mentioned before, looks like the pitcher of the year in the American League. And then Al Brazel of the Cardinals is the guy that at least this algorithm has picked. I would pick Dave Koslow because of the one-loss record, because Brazel hasn't been pitching quite that much or that effectively. Ralph Kiner, clearly the MVP of both leagues at the moment. We'll see what happens, though, as time goes on. We can look at the leaderboard as well, and the leaderboard will give us a sort of an idea of what's going on. This is the same stuff that we looked at before, right? So Vern Stevens has 11 home runs now after that home run earlier today. And we go over here to the National League. It'll give us a bunch of gibberish for a second. And let's see here. There we go. And we have Ralph Kiner there with 22 home runs and so on and so forth. This looks a little bit nicer than Diamond Mine's built-in stuff. We can look at the combined numbers as well. What I don't understand is why it's giving me a bunch of gibberish at first, and so we'll have to go figure out exactly what's going on. But this will combine both leagues together, so you can look at that. Season Awards also has the All-Stars tab here. So if you're trying to play like an All-Star game, instead of trying to figure out who's going to play for the team yourself, you can just use this and get the list of the players you probably should be using and sort of the order in general in which you should use them. So it's pretty nice. That's somewhat similar to what you'll see from stuff like Action PC Baseball and stuff like that, where it's built into the game. It's pretty well done and well programmed, I would say. My only problem with it, as you can see, is that we're having some problems with, and see, I can't even, oh, here we go. I can sort of change the thing a little bit here. I don't understand. Save and exit, save RE 3.1, huh? Whatever. But the nice thing about this is that this kind of breathes some new life into a game that, frankly, is a little bit stagnant. You know, it is pretty good. I just wish I could understand why I'm getting this much tearing and all this other weird stuff going on here. But so it is, and I've got a feeling that by the time this video comes out, we'll probably have a new version of Indexer ready. At any rate, thank you to the man who created this program, as this is very, very useful and very interesting. This is a lot more interesting and useful than the thing that actually comes with Diamond Mine Baseball. In fact, this should make my life a lot easier when I try to get statistics that I want to use, because it's a lot easier to look at using this program. My only problem is that we have some weird screen settings and stuff like that, so we got to figure out exactly what's going on. But whatever, aside from that, it looks pretty good to me. Wanted to share all that, share that with all of you guys, and just let you take a look at it. Talk with you guys later. Bye-bye.